Hello everyone, this little video clip is going into the multidimensional spectrum and especially the higher self for when it comes to the Starseed experience. And this is directly from the first class of my Starseed Origins course. You can find the course information and the link by clicking down the description box below, and you can get the full class as well as all of the handouts and materials and other practices that have to do with your Starseed origins and different types of star beings. I really appreciate all of the signups as well as all of the support. So thank you very much for being here. So thank you very much for trusting me to teach this and to support you with these transmissions and transforming activations. So that's sort of the brief info that I wanted to give, and we can just get right into the video.
It's like, what are Starseed Origins to begin with? How I want to approach this topic is indeed from the perspective of understanding that these are parts of your multidimensional self. There may be maybe one or two different types of Starseed Origins that might be more prominent for you. There can always be more than one or two. Even just the way we resonate with different species can change in time. So there can be different beings that are helping you now, and there can be different beings that are helping you in the future, in like maybe 2 years. A lot of the times what we can get trapped with is this idea that we are just one and we are that one forever. And in one way, yes, we have that eternal self that will remain, and there are some species that are going to be there for a long time, but there's always more exploration to do. The deeper and deeper we can get to that core self, the deeper and deeper we will get to what the sort of cosmic self is for us, and who that being is, and what are they doing in this existence. And from that being's existence in this world, in this human experience, we can come to understand more about our place in the world, more about what we are here to do. I like to approach the multidimensional Starseed experience is about understanding that there are different multidimensional levels to our souls and to our higher selves. Now, when we get closer to 6th dimension, we start to embody our higher self. We start to have our soul get a lot closer to our body. They almost become one. Eventually they will. This is also where a lot of like DNA activation can happen. So that's when the soul starts to activate the cells in your body to become crystalline rather than being carbon-based. And so that can also take a lot of detoxification. I kind of wanted to mention that because it's not always as a linear process as for some people it might appear to be. It is a process that does take a lot of clearing, and a lot of trauma has to be resolved. So that's more like, again, 4 or 5 dimensional energies. And even though if somebody is experiencing trauma or has gone through it, doesn't mean that they just drop in their dimension because they've already experienced those higher vibrational energies, or because they are already aware of that, they can go back. This whole ascension column is there all the time, and all of these dimensional experiences are there all the time. They don't go anywhere. When we get closer to that 6th dimensional experience, this is where a lot of that embodiment starts to happen, and this is where a lot of the Starseed energy starts to be very strong. So from like 5th dimension and up, we are talking about Starseed higher levels, so Starseed selves, multidimensional aspects of Starseed beings, and various different ones. For example, I have been a fairy in a past life. Like, I have had some kind of a fae experience in another lifetime or a parallel life, and I'm very connected to the fae and the water spirits and whatnot. And so there's all of these kinds of things that we can come in contact with through our multidimensional exploration.